The idea of a compact camera, small enough to slip conveniently into your pocket, may seem like a fairly recent innovation. However, like most things in photography, the idea has been around for a lot longer than you might think. One of the first and most successful compact cameras appeared 100 years ago in April 1912. The Vest Pocket Kodak Camera, or VPK as it was usually known, was one of the most popular and successful cameras of its day. Over 2 million were sold before the model was discontinued in 1926. During the first decade of the 20th century, there was a growing trend towards pocket-sized cameras. The Vest Pocket Kodak took film negatives slightly larger than a postage stamp. This format was the same as the No. 0 folding pocket cam, which had been introduced 10 years earlier. However, improved design and manufacture, the camera body in metal instead of wood, meant that the VPK could be made much smaller. When closed, the VPK measures just 1 by 2.5 by 4 3/4 inches. Though taking a very small picture is nevertheless a thoroughly reliable instrument. In 1913, Kodak decided to change the way many different film rolls and film sizes were produced and were identified. Film for the VPK was the 27th roll film format to be produced and became 127 film. It was a very popular film format for many years. Kodak only stopped producing 127 film in 1995. In 1913, an American inventor, Henry Geisman, had taken out a series of patents for roll film with a thin carbon paper-like tissue between the film and the backing paper. A small flap in the camera back could be opened to uncover the backing paper. Pressure from a metal stylus caused the backing paper to become transparent, exposing the film. With autographic film, photographers could write information on their negatives that would then appear on their finished prints. Kodak bought Geisman's patent rights for the then enormous sum of $300,000, and the entire range of folding Kodak cameras, including the Vest Pocket Kodak, were subsequently redesigned to use autographic film. The introduction of autographic VPK coincided with a boom in camera sales linked to the outbreak of the First World War. Many soldiers bought cameras to record their travels and experiences. The Vest Pocket Kodak was by far the most popular choice. It was widely advertised as the soldier's Kodak, and owners were encouraged to make your own picture record of the war. Sales figures rocketed. In 1914, about 5,500 VPKs were sold in Britain. The following year, this increased to over 28,000. In the 1950s, there was a shorter revival in the 127 film, with cameras designed to take 12 exposures in 4 by 4 centimeters. While Kodak recommends processing within a day or two, most modern films are unlikely to lose detail or change colors so long as they are processed within 6 months or before the film's expiration date. If you plan to leave the film longer, it will be best stored in the freezer.